back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, then I make video on life in Europe and share my experiences. So for this video, I will be talking to you about some of the good practices I did to be successful in Germany. I have already made a video about my failures, regrets or mistakes that I have done while being in Germany. So if you're interested, then watch my previous video. And for this video, without any further ado, let's get started. So as usual, I have made my small list with a bad handwriting because I was writing on top of the mattress, but yeah. So what I want from this video is that you really learn from the best practices that I had gone through to be successful, so that you can apply it in your own life and can be more and more successful, right? So this is the reason why I am doing this video. If you will like this, then let me know in the comment section. And now let's get started here with this list. So there are 5 points, and all these points are related to different sphere of the life. So the first one is related to soft skills, which is related to being persistent. One thing you really need to cultivate within yourself, how you could be more persistent, how you can really achieve something by simply being persistent. And this is one of the biggest learning that I have ever had, especially during my time in university. If I'm not persistent, nobody else gives it up. Nobody will care about it, and therefore I won't be getting what I meant to be receiving, right? The instances where I have really seen this really works out is from the immigration time. So I remembered my university classes were already started and I got stuck in India because of the immigration processes. And by being more persistent, I actually showed up to the immigration every single day, and I was spending around 4 to 5 hours just sitting there, even not doing there, but just trying to get things done. And this was one of the first instances where I have really realized the importance of being persistent, and therefore it's on top of my list. This is one of the things you should remember. Anything that's not working out, but if you thrive and you really believe in it, you can make it happen, you can really achieve it. The second stance where I have really discovered this skill coming handy was when I was not getting the module I wanted. So there was a module which I will be talking more later in the other point, and this module was in collaboration with companies, which means that I will be able to gain better experience, which eventually will land me into some better jobs. And as these modules are quite popular, they were already filled, but through my persistence and by really requesting, re-appealing for it, and really believing and sticking to it, I was able to get through it. So this was another chance where I have really seen persistency can really be helpful, and this is one of the skill set that can really help you to achieve what you really meant to be receiving, right? So with this, let's move on to the second point now. I cannot stress enough on the importance of networking and socializing. Therefore, whenever there are some events happening, keep an eye open, check always your university Facebook group, and also join several clubs that are in the university so that you are able to grab any socializing and networking opportunities. As the university was quite close from my student dorm, I was able to see that there were so many different events that were happening, from football to even like a speaking event happening secretly in one of the halls. So I would suggest that to always keep an eye open through social media, but also you can look up to these information through brochures. So whenever you're attending any lectures of the university, sometimes you will find like brochures lying around the table. Even if it's in German language, try to read what is it about, because it can have details of some events that are going to be organized. Of course, you should be very selective about the events that you are attending so that you are not wasting your time, but at the same time, you never know what will be coming out of that event. Or if not, nothing works out, at least you will end up making some nice friends, they will know you, and also at the end, you will get some free food because food wasting is bad. So yeah, food. So while you are attending these events, you will also realize that through interaction with other people, your communication skill will also develop. So there is more than one value that you will be able to get out of such events and activities. You could say that I have been one of the quite active member in such events and activities while I was in the university, and this was also the reason why I ended up making several friends and got to know what they are up to and was able to learn from them and get inspired. But at the end, it will help you to really improve your communication skill, be it in English or even in German language. I remember there was some stamp test that was happening on one was on Monday in French language and was on Thursday in German language, which you can attend for free. And they were usually being organized either in the classrooms or in one of the university bars, where you can meet a lot many different people, practice your German language or French or any other language. So it's quite a good and safe environment for you to really flourish. So grab it if you can. Needless to say, you never know through these interaction what information you will be able to get, and it could be some people will also share some tricks, hacks on how you can even get good marks or even jobs in some companies, right? So there is so much in it in such type of occasion, so better make good use of such type of opportunities and situations. So as I have mentioned in my first point, there are some modules that are being organized in collaboration with the companies. It's very important to, like, if you can really get your feet in those modules, or you can just simply attend those sessions so that you can really build connection, learn from them directly. So therefore, this is one of the best thing I have ever done, which has really made me well connected with the companies, and they still know me. We are still in touch on LinkedIn, and I always go back and see the notes that I have learned there. It's quite handy. Later on, even if you start working, it will be very handy, these notes, their experiences, and whatever you will be learning during this module. With this, we are now at the end of our video. So let's talk about our last. This brings me on the topic of continuous learning. Of course, it's always good to have this curiosity and a spark within you, unless it's not really harming you physically or mentally. So if you are able to have a good balance, I would suggest that while you are in Germany, make the most use of it. So also try to take out time, especially during the summer breaks, and if you are able to take out time beside your part-time job or full-time role, then go far and beyond and travel as much as you can, because it's quite easy once you're in Germany to travel around Europe. It will help you to really meet different type of cultures, people, know about them, eat nice food. Of course, do it only if your budget allows, but I do suggest that save your money and go for such traveling, because it will really help you to develop as a person. So with this, we are at the end of the video. If you have enjoyed watching such content, let me know in the comment, subscribe and like this video as well. And I will see you in my next video. And if you have any video suggestion, do let me know as well. With this, I would like to leave you saying that be open, be curious, and let the magic happen. Bye.